Okay, so we are here today at the urban housing unit display here by Wood Island Station. We'll do a quick little tour of the place and then ask some questions. So I'm at the entrance to the urban housing unit, and let's go in. Take a look inside. And this particular unit has been constructed for 380 square feet. And you can see here we've got the bedroom here in the unit right next to the entrance, and it's quite modern. And they've taken advantage of every conceivable inch here, offering additional shelf space right above. And we will look down across. You can see some closet space across the hall from the bedroom. Lots of closet space, very well laid out. Additional space up top. And in the entryway area, again, just to reorient you, this is again by the door. Entryway, we've got space for hanging coats and hats and such. And passing by the hallway closet area. And across from the hallway closet area, we have a bathroom, full bathroom. So we've got shower stall, very nice. Sorry, the lights are not currently functioning in here at the moment. But it is all nice modern tile, very clean, and would be well lit. Toilet, vanity area. And one thing that is small but noticeable here, this is the unit is equipped with a hot water heater, but it is the tankless variety, very efficient for heating water. Nice large sink. Additional space down below likely if you need it. Alright, coming back out, we've got additional space here in the hallway. A cubby hood space for additional space needs here. No shortage of space in this unit, that's for sure, for storage needs. And we are in the kitchen area. So we've got the kitchen sink, cabinets, dishwasher, refrigerator, freezer, pantry space, and above we have HVAC unit, more cabinet space. See, it's all very modern, yet very functional. And you may not notice it here at first glance, but we actually have a range right here, about right into the countertop. The unit does have this unit. You can see here we're coming out and we're looking at the front side, and you can notice that see outside, it's all glass in the front end. Sliding doors out to, in this case, a kind of a small porch area, but I'm going to guess that that could be extended to become more of a full balcony, depending on how it's constructed. The HVAC unit outside, and the main living area here, main living space. Space. So if you ever want to entertain friends, there's a good amount of space that's here. There's a projector unit here. You can see Now this is all very well thought out. So this is the projector for a TV video unit, and that does make a full display here, the pull down display. It's a little difficult to see, but this is actually a pull down display, so you can have more or less like a little mini home theater in here in this unit. Thoughtful design. And we are also here today with Max.
Hi there.
Max is from, where are you from, Max?
From the Mayor's Housing Innovation Lab.
All right, great. Thanks for coming out here today. Maybe you can, answer a couple of questions here, like in terms of, what the overall design goal is here with this kind of developmental unit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So the Mayor's Housing Innovation Lab collaborated with the BSA, the Boston Society of Architects, and a company called Live Light to create a demo space that shared what 385 square feet feels like, and have been traveling the city trying to learn from community members, essentially trying to get to the point where we can understand how should the city be addressing this kind of space. Is there a desire from different community members or communities to pursue a sizing requirement change, and I think we're learning about that. And I think this space demonstrates not just the size, but the accessibility and what else you would need around it to work.
And obviously, you've got a pretty modern sort of design here that that's been kind of worked in. Now you've had some collaboration from a couple different teams, from from the BSA and the company Live Light, right?
Yep.
Now, aside from all that, now one of the things obviously that people think about when they think about micro or tiny home living is that hopefully you're going to achieve some cost savings too. That's I guess a part of it. So how does the cost savings for this this type of housing, how is it projected to be versus traditional construction costs?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the primary objective from the Mayor's Housing Innovation Lab, is to present an option that demonstrates not just what this size could be, but also the possibility that this could be an affordable option for middle-income households. And the saving really comes from, it's a modular design, it's a smaller style design. So when you look at comparison to a conventional building or a conventional unit, you lose cost just in the total square footage you lose, but also in the style. So this is built in a factory essentially, and when you think about it at a larger scale, you've got more being done and more efficiently. So you can increase the cost effectiveness per unit by building in this style as well.
Okay. And so now, as I understand it, so this is obviously a single one-bedroom demo unit, but you have other units, and now, as I understand it, you can, because of this modular design, you can build multiple. I guess a developer, whoever, might put them together to assemble a multi-unit dwelling.
Yeah, I think from the city perspective, we're not stepping in yet to say what a developer has to or should do necessarily in terms of how they build it. I think we were demonstrating that you could build at a smaller size and that could be comfortable. You could build in a modular way, and it could be a little bit more affordable in that way too. I think you could see a developer pursuing building modular at more than a one-bedroom, and could build smaller living at more than a one-bedroom or a two-bedroom or three-bedroom, and that could be, there could still be considerable cost savings there, we think.
Okay.
All things considered, again, this is not necessarily, the city doesn't necessarily have a stake out there yet. This was our opportunity to engage with the public in a topic of smaller living and modular development, without saying, we don't really have an agenda yet, so we don't know exactly what. Just
simply floating this idea out
exactly
to the public to get feedback. And
exactly. In terms of thinking of it as a process to get to an end point, the first point we thought, and for the mayor, is always from the community, and understanding how does the community feel, what are the priorities for the community, and how can we integrate that into our next decision. And so that's what the YooHoo Roadshow was all about.
Okay, and so now you're visiting this road show, so to speak, is you're visiting different parts of the city, or
Yeah.
what parts are you visiting?
So we are about to finish our neighborhood-wide visit. We started at City Hall Plaza in August and moved to Rosendale, Mattapan, Dorchester, Roxbury, and then East Boston. And from here, on Saturday, November 5th, we'll actually be moving, and the city no longer will be kind of running the roadshow. It actually will be the Boston Society of Architects, and the YooHoo will move to the Boston Society of Architects space on Atlantic Wharf, where it'll be open. Not positive about the hours, but you can find them on liveyoohoo.com.
Okay, so if people, obviously now your roadshow is ending here today from East Boston's perspective, but so just to be clear that people will be able to view that
Absolutely.
at the BSA space on Atlantic Ave.
Yeah.
Starting, could you repeat that again? We'll start.
Yeah, so I think the actual opening date, it coincides with their one-room mansion exhibit that they're doing. And so that'll be on November 10th, I think, is when that'll start.
Okay,
but
so,
again, yeah.
and that's going to be a longer term exposition that they'll have available there?
I believe so, yeah. More information is available at the BSA site and online at liveyoohoo.com.
Okay, all right, great.
Yeah.
All right, I think that answers pretty much all our questions. Appreciate you guys coming out here, and again, if other people have questions, they can go back to the liveyoohoo. liveyuhu.com website.
Absolutely, and we have a Facebook page and a Twitter page as well, and people are encouraged to put their feedback there.
You want to give a plug for your Facebook page?
Facebook, both are facebook.com/YooHoo, UHU Roadshow, and then it's twitter.com/YooHoo Roadshow.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
great.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
Max coming out here today.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.